It's a real blessing to be with someone when they're born, and it's also a blessing to be with them when we die. And hospice affords you the opportunity to see what a true symbiotic relationship there is between life and death.
And during the hospice process, people's emotional states change. And it's very important to address whatever their needs are, whatever their questions are, so that we can help guide the patient and the family.
What we try to deliver is a holistic approach that's individualized and personalized, with the goal of having all our patients live as well as possible for as long as possible.
Hospice is about living right till the end, and then living after the death in terms of the family's experience. And how the staff supports that transition is nothing short of a miracle.
People need to understand that hospice is part of the dying process. It doesn't have to be something that you fear.
I had balked about hospice care because of the falsehoods that I had, gotten to know about.
I was scared to see it. Mom was scared to tell me that we brought her to hospice.
The nurse told there's a vacancy at the Parmenter Hospice. And I looked at my wife, and she smiled.
Once I walked in and saw how homey it was and how warm and how friendly the nurses were and how kind everybody was, I felt so good about it.
The minute we saw it, we knew that was the place for us. And then having gone around and looked at other places, just didn't even compare.
I think families are at a crisis point. Everyone is tired, stressed, and it's a place where they can just go and be together, and we can offer them the support that they need.
It lets the family come and just be the family. They don't have to be that primary caregiver.
I live in Nashua, and it's an hour away, and so when I leave here, I've always felt comfortable, and I've slept at night knowing that she's in excellent care.
They can come and go as they please. They can choose to spend the night. There's no set visiting hours, so they can be just the relative.
It's a small facility in the sense that we have 10 rooms, but that really lets us provide a comprehensive hospice program to all of our patients and their families.
It was such a warm atmosphere. The kitchen where you could just go in, people were always sitting around, you
smelled fresh homemade cookies.
It was the music, it was the baked goods, it was the birds outside the window.
You got to know the other families and the support system for each of us.
It was just extraordinary.
Nana, what do you think of my wedding dress?
Who's that one?
Do you like it?
The beauty of hospice is that one has some time to complete what's most important to them, both as the patient as well as the family.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. So we did good?
Parmenter in particular, being an agency that's almost 60 years old, has not only a mission but a culture of caring for life.
I love you.
I love you too.
On the Sunday before she died, I just asked them if they could move her over so I could get into bed with her. And I did, and I just stayed with her for, seemed like forever.
The three most important messages that you can give are, I'm sorry, I forgive you, and I love you. And being able to say that during the course of a peaceful death is very important to both the patient and to the family.
One of the big benefits of hospice is the 13 months of bereavement services that are provided to families.
How could anyone ever tell you you were anything less than beautiful? How could anyone ever...
Every year we have a candlelight vigil called Lights of Remembrance. And that very special program brings back families and loved ones. It's just symbolic that life goes on even when someone has passed, and the love that you had for that individual and the love that you had for the people who supported you through it is strong, and it makes us all stronger, and I think that's what hospice does.
The love and support that I feel here gives me that ability to be the family member and not the caregiver.
The care was fantastic.
The staff, they were extraordinary.
They're angels. In my book, they're angels.
It's just a longing to make a difference, and it's a good area to come to work and know that when you leave, that you've really changed people's lives.
I came to say hello and see your smile
As a result
today.
of the kindness that I felt that my mother received here, I wanted to give back to such a wonderful place.
Parmenter now is more family.
I miss them.
I know. I go visit.
Parmenter Hospice is not just about having a chapter end and having a door close and not wanting to be reminded of it.
Dying with dignity is a very, very special experience that families should embrace and feel wonderful about.
It's a gift.